A £6 billion package for the NHS, but will it be enough to beat the backlog?
The Lunchtime News with Lucrezia Millarini.
Good afternoon. The government has pledged another £5.9 billion to clear the NHS backlog. The announcement ahead of the Chancellor's budget on Wednesday comes as waiting times in England are at an all-time high. Well, ministers say the money will go towards improving services and be spent on things like new scanners, beds and IT equipment. And while healthcare providers welcome the extra cash, some say it won't be nearly enough to get the NHS back on track. Here's Shihab Khan. Well, the government has just announced the national living wage is set to rise to £9.50 an hour. I'm joined now by our political editor, Robert Peston, who has all the details. So, Robert, what more can you tell us about this?
So, as you say, the government has now confirmed a story I put out. Age 21 and 22, the rate, these are very significant these new higher rates are not going to actually take effect until next April. And then finally, one other point. Small businesses will say, many of them, they can't afford this.
As we mentioned, it is the budget this Wednesday. We'll have a special programme. Here's Tom with the details. Well, next this lunchtime, the government is continuing for now to put its faith in vaccines to fight off rising COVID rates, resisting calls from health professionals to reintroduce some restrictions, including mandatory face coverings in some spaces. Well, this week, another 2 million people will be invited to have their booster jabs, and parents are being urged to get appointments booked for their 12 to 15-year-olds over half-term. This morning, the Health Secretary defended the decision not to reimpose restrictions at the moment. So the focus now remains on the vaccination push. Our health editor, Emily Morgan, sent this report from a vaccine hub in Peterborough. Emily Morgan there at a vaccine hub in Peterborough. Now, prices at the petrol pumps have reached an all-time high across the UK, according to new data. Diesel remains a little short of its previous record. It comes as global oil prices continue to climb. Well, Carrie Davis is live at a petrol station this lunchtime. Carrie, another blow for households and businesses, I suppose, already struggling. Still to come. But first, a former Facebook employee turned whistleblower will be questioned about the company's approach to keeping children safe online by a committee of MPs and peers this afternoon. It's part of scrutiny of the draft online safety bill aimed at putting the duty of care on social media companies to protect users. Well, something Frances Haugen has accused Facebook of not doing in the past. Here's what she told a committee in the US Senate earlier this month. Now, radio presenter Adele Roberts has announced she's to have surgery for bowel cancer. The 42-year-old shared her diagnosis earlier this month on Instagram, The Breakfast Show. Finally, tributes are being paid to the actor James Michael Tyler, who's died at the age of 59, known to millions as Gunter, manager of Central Perk on the hit TV show Friends. He campaigned to raise awareness of prostate cancer after his own diagnosis in 2018. Well, today his co-stars shared their memories of the man many describe as the seventh friend. Here's Sangeeta Kandola. Hello again. Now the main stories in London. The Mayor, Sadiq Khan, has refused to rule out further expanding the ultra-low emission zone to Greater London from today. Police are continuing to question 8 men after lawyers at the Grenfell inquiry today blamed systemic failings for the fire, saying that residents complained about safety at the tower block only to be ignored. Environmental protesters from Insulate Britain have targeted Canary Wharf as they restarted their road blocking campaign. Demonstrators and Britain's first black train driver is being honoured today with a new blue plaque at King's Cross Station. All right, let's take a look at the weather. Here's Philippa. And that is all from us for now. Ron Kay is here at 6. Until then, enjoy your afternoon. Bye-bye.